Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on African Confessions. The following story that you're going to be listening to, it was sent to me by one of our sisters. Indeed, strange things do happen in this world. The message reads like this. Hello, Brother Nashi, how are you? Can you please post my own story as hidden identity? My brother, I am a young woman, so I was dating this other guy. He's such a handsome man who invited me on Facebook, and after I had accepted his friend request, that was when I started to see his pictures, and I saw that indeed he's quite a handsome gentleman, and I fell in love with him. After we had started dating, he then sent 1,500 rands to me. But from that day, Brother Nashi, from the day that I went and picked the money from the Mukuru branch, that was when I started to notice that I now have bad luck. If I have any money in my pockets, the money will just disappear. I am a young woman who is aged 26, and I am a single mother. I have one child. I am staying in an area called Norton. I dated my first husband when we were still in college, and we were going to this other college that is in Bulawayo. Whilst we were there, that was when I fell pregnant, and I fell pregnant. It was almost like a month before our graduation. So me and my husband, we stayed together, and as we were staying together like that, he started cheating on me, and then I saw that it was far much better for me to be my own girl and stay on my own. And after graduation, that was when I applied for a lot of jobs, and I found a job at this other company. But the problem was that since I was like heavily pregnant, they told me that I had to go back home and rest just a little bit. After I had given birth, when my baby was 3 months, that was when I started to look for another job again. That was when I found a job at this other NGO company, and I started working there. And I worked at that company until my baby was in grade 2. So last year, that was when I just spoke with one of my Facebook friends. So whilst we were talking, Brother Nashi, that was when I saw that this friend of mine, she had a lot of male friends. You know, Facebook, what it does when your friend has her own friends, those friends will be recommended to you. That was when I saw a friend request, and we spoke about this guy. We spoke for a very long time, me and my friend. We were just gossiping about this handsome dude until finally she was like the go-between girl, and I managed to secure the phone numbers of that guy. So this guy, even though he is from Zim, but he was working at this other guest house there in Limpopo, there in South Africa, but he comes from Zim in an area in Masvingo. We started talking, and this guy, I felt sorry for him because he told me that when his wife had moved to the UK, then the wife said it was far much better for us to be separated, because the woman was saying that she had met the love of her life there in the UK. So he started asking me what kind of a job I was doing here in Zim, and I told him the kind of a job that I was doing here in Zim, and I lied. I didn't want him to know that I am a poor girl. Then the guy said, okay, it is fine. Whenever I have money, I am going to send you girlfriend allowances. So the only money that he sent to me, Brother Nash, when he was in South Africa, it was only 1,500 rands. And from that day that I got this 1,500 rands, each and every month when I get paid, Brother Nashi, my money just disappears. And this guy, he then said that he was going to come to Zim, and after he had came to Zim, he was going to meet up with me, and we were going to have a really good time. So after we had met with each other, but he didn't want to go with me to his place where his parents were, like he had promised me when he was still in South Africa. We spent about 2 days in the hotel. The reason as to why he didn't want me to go with him to his parents' place, I don't even know. Whilst we were in that hotel, Brother Nashi, I could see that this guy, he is loaded. He has a lot of money. So we continued dating until he had taken me back to my parents' house there in Norton, until he had taken me to this place there in So we continued dating, even this guy, when he had returned back to South Africa, I had fallen like in love with him. So in my bank account, because I have a Nostro account, what happened, Brother Nash, is that I had some savings in there. The savings that I had, they were $1.350 that I was keeping in my Nostro savings account, because I wanted to get a very good small car so that I can give it to one of my brothers so that he can go around picking up people and dropping them off. But to my surprise, when this guy called me in the middle of the night, when he told me that he was back in South Africa, that was when I saw a notification from the bank, and I saw that my bank balance, it was now $900. I have tried to resolve this issue with my bank, but they could not even resolve this issue. Brother Nashi, the second time when I got paid again, that was when I woke up and I found out that all of my salary, it was just gone, just like that. The only money that was left in my saving accounts, it was the only money that was left in my bank account. It was that money that was in my saving accounts. I tried to go to the bank, but they could not resolve this issue. And on that month, when all of my money was stolen from my bank account, I could not even pay my rentals. And I had this other car that I had in mind. Already I had spoken with the guy, so I could not give him the money that he had said. At least give me like this kind of a money first month, then I will know that I can actually give you the car. Then you will do this thing that is called rent to buy. So I have gone to a lot of places, Brother Nashi, after I had told my landlord that this is what is happening in my life. Whenever someone gives me money, or my boss, when she pays me, then the money will go missing in my bank account, and my bank cannot resolve this issue. Then my landlord said, you can actually go around, try some prophets, maybe they are going to assist you. I have gone to a lot of places, and each and every prophet that I have visited, I am told that this guy that is there in South Africa, this guy that is very attractive, that I fell in love with, it is actually his charms that makes me to think that he is such a handsome man. The charms, they control women. This guy, this is what he does. He is always on Facebook chasing after women that are independent. That is the reason as to why when I first started speaking with him, he asked me how much I was earning, and when he found out that I'm working for this NGO, he was really interested in me. It is because he wanted to use his charms on me. I was told by the prophets that the moment that I took his money, that 1.5 thousand rands that he gave me, after I had taken this money and mixed the money with my own money, so this has given him like the access to the money that I'll be getting. Any money that passes through my hand, he is able to steal that money from me using his charms. I was told that this Facebook guy, he actually has a snake that can actually go into people's shop, and when that snake will go into someone's shop, then the snake will steal the money in that shop. There was even a prophet who told me that this guy is not even in South Africa. This guy is in Zim. Yes, sometimes he can actually just go to South Africa, but he won't go there for a very long time. He is actually staying there in Beitbridge. This is what he deals with. This is what he does each and every time. He is always on Facebook chasing after all of these different women, because that is the source of his income. So Brother Nashi, I don't even know what I can do about this thing. It has been 8 months now. This guy, he no longer wants to talk with me. I tried to speak with him about this issue, and he laughed and he said, me being a ritualist, no, I am a child of God. He even sent me his own ID, because at their church they are given these other small cards. Let's say if you are a church member, they give you this other card to show that you are a member of that church. And he was laughing. He said, I go to church. I am not in Beitbridge. Here, you can see these pictures. I am here in South Africa. So I am confused, Brother Nashi. All of these prophets have told me that this man that I once dated, he is a snake that he uses on all of these women that he dates. If he finds out that you have money, then he will start to use his charms on you. Then the moment that he gives you some money, then the snake will have access to your wallet. I am losing money, Brother Nashi. As for now, I have since told my boss not to give the money to me directly. So my mom is the one who is collecting my salary on my behalf. If we do not do that, then the money will just go missing. Today, I might be having $50, but tomorrow, when you ask me, what did you do with that $50, I won't even be able to answer you. If you look at my life, you will feel sorry for me. I do go to work, but I can't even afford to take myself to a salon so that I can just change my hairstyle. It is like the spirit of poverty is just chasing after me. I don't know what to do anymore. I have tried to pay a lot of prophets to reverse this case, but they have all failed. It is like this guy, he just joined Satanism so that he can just do these evil things that he is doing. This is my own story. When you post my story, please tell me so that I can follow in the comment section. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by our sister right there. Strange things do happen in this world. Our dear sister is saying that she dated a guy on Facebook, but this guy has a snake that steals money. There was once a guy who came who said that he also stayed with another guy who had a walking stick. Also at night they would go out. Then the guy will just tap on those big glass doors of the shops. Then when they would return back home, the money will be underneath that guy's pillow. I spoke with that guy, I think it is last year. Strange things do happen in this world.